That's a lie. We would never lie to you. That's a lie. Yo, what's up, man? What's going on, player? Ain't nothing, man. I'm just chilling, man. What you up to? Nothing, man. I'm just chilling, man. Yo, what was that song you was just playing right there, man? Oh, that was Ninja Scroll. The whole world's a lie. Yeah, he right about that. This whole world is a lie, man. But for real, man, like, what radio station is this, man? What is we listening to here, man? I mean, let me know something. You know what I'm saying?
You're listening to
I am Awake Radio. Awake Radio.
You're listening to
I am Awake Radio.
You're listening to
I am Awake Radio. Awake Radio.
You're listening to I am Awake Radio. Wake Radio.
You're listening to I am Awake Radio.
Ho ho ho.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's me, Ninja Scroll. Ooh, I thought I had that on stop. No repeat. I gotta fix that. Repeat off. There we go. Okay, what's up, y'all? Ninja Scroll. I am back again with another show. Today, I have a few things to go over. We're going to get into what we're looking on the screen right now in a minute. But there's some other things we're going to get into as well. And I'm glad you guys are here with me tonight, checking out the show. You know what I'm saying? I got some other stuff coming on the network coming up soon. I'm going to be probably doing some shows with my man Jeremy Day, and him and I will be doing some shows together. Maybe a weekly thing, or maybe not. But I mean, we'll figure that out. We will figure that out. But if you haven't checked out the show that we just did about the end times, we did that, what was that, Wednesday night, I think it was. Go check it out. Really good show. Two brothers in Christ just shooting the gip. Whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? But tonight, we're going to go over a little bit, some things. I'm trying to get right here, okay? Tonight, we're going to go over some things, all right? Let's dig into it. But let me just do this real quick. Okay? Let me go here. First, before we start the show, I want you guys to, please, if you can, go check out my website. This is my website here. You can get all my music here. All right, you can click on the bio. You can read about my bio here and all that stuff. Here's my bio here. Music. You can click on the music tab right here, and you will see that you can listen to all. I forgot. I have to put one more album up. That's a Renewed Mind. I didn't put that one up here yet, but you can click on this here, and you'll hear songs. You can skip to the next.
I've got
song
one that can see.
Well, we all know. So that way you can hear. Excuse me. You can hear the songs on every album, and the following. That will help you choose. I'm trying to talk over the music. That will help you choose what album you want. But you can listen to all the songs right here if you click on the music. And then you need to contact me for any reason. You click the Contact Us tab and leave your information in here. Hit Submit, and I will get a notification stating that you need to talk with me or whatever, or just say what's up. You know what I'm saying? Here's the store. Here's the store. The store is right here, and you can see I have all the albums in CD and digital download. You can see here, I don't have the icons up for Renewed Mind. When I was doing this one on my old computer, it would not let me do it, so I'm going to have to try to give it my new one. But it should work. But either way, you can just click on the Buy Now. It'll take you to this page here, and you continue on and purchase your CD. Same thing here, digital download. You click the buy now. It takes you here. Put in the information, and then you'll be led to a page that has a download link where you can download the full digital album for $5. It's only $5. Regular CDs are $15. Digital albums $5. All CDs are $15. Physical CDs are $15. Shipping included. As you can see, shipping included. Shipping included. Shipping included. Okay? Shipping included. All right. So if you can go on my website here and you can purchase CDs, digital downloads. CDs are $15. Shipping included. Like I said, digital downloads are $5. Come right down. High quality digital MP3s. And you can get it right there. Also, I do have T-shirts here. If you click on T-shirts and more, you can see T-shirts are here. But I joined up with Christian Bands shirts, which is here. And Christian Bands shirts, they now host all of my merchandise here. So if you go, you should be, my name is not on here yet. I think they're working on putting my name in this list here. Let's see. Yeah, see, Ninja Scroll is not here yet, but it will be. But if you want to find my merchandise, just go to Shop by Product. Let's go to this is my favorite here. I'm getting some of these right here. Go to men's shoes and look at that. Bow! Ninja Scroll sneakers. Some other bands here, Christian bands as well. So you get a lot of different Christian bands. You can help support their ministry. I'm on here as well. Some Ninja Scroll sneakers. You got women's here, men's here. And you click on this here, and we'll take a quick look at them. And as you can see, I think they're canvas. But look at the design on these things. They're really, really nice. Really nice sneakers. I love my logo like that. It's so banging. And I look over here and I see the Ninja Scroll right there. Let's look at some more here. This is from my Wu-Tang days. Wu-Tang logo with Ninja Scroll going through it. Here you have, this is from my album, The Truth Hurts. This is my album cover from The Truth Hurts. I think I'm going to get these. These are probably my favorite. I really like the logo. I mean, not the logo, the album cover and the Ninja Scroll font on that album cover. I really like the color. It goes good with the black. So I'm probably going to get those. And I can see the Wu-Tang ones there. And some other Christian bands. Shoes, sneakers here. I mean, it's really good stuff. These guys do really good quality work. Man. So if you can, go to Christian Band shirts and look me up. I don't know if you can look me up, how you can. I'm new to this. I just got on here, so you should be able to find me on here. Let's see. I got hoodies too. I think I'm gonna get a hoodie too. Yeah, here's some hoodies from other Christian bands, and there's the Ninja Scroll hoodie with my second logo. And what I like about this is, I'm sorry for clearing my throat. I don't know what's going on here, but you get different colors. You get black, white, red. You know, I like the black one. I really think that's banging. Let's go down here. There's another one here. That's the Wu-Tang one. And over here is two more. We have one here with my main logo on it in black. I think this comes in white and red as well. We'll check that out. Yeah, there's the one in white. Black. Just white and black, it looks like. Okay. And then, man, I don't know what's going on with me here, but we got this here. We got this one here. This is another nice one here. The Truth Hurts. So if you can, please either go to my website and buy yourself a CD or a digital download for $5. You can check out all my music right here. And even if you click on this even actually takes you to my Bandcamp, I believe. So if you could buy it from my Bandcamp too, but I'd rather you buy it from me. And you can share my stuff too. Share it out to your friends. Like I said, you can check out the music there. You can go to the store. You can buy CDs and digital downloads here. And then also remember to check out Christian Band shirts for some more Ninja Scroll apparel, as you see right here. Hoodies, sneakers, buttons, there's all kind of stuff on here, but these guys do really good work. So check out Christian Band sites. Not just for my stuff, but there's all different types of Christian bands, Christian hip hop artists that they do work for that you should check out and help support them as well. All right, let's get to the show. We're going to start here with this one here. This is Bill Gates in an interview, and he's talking about the 6-foot killer. All right? He's talking about the 6-foot killer and how the Optimicron variant of the 6-foot killer did something. Let's check it out, and then we're going to break it down. This is only a minute and 56 seconds. And let's check it out, and we'll break it down.
To kick off, actually, and get a bit of a scene setter from Mr. Gates, because this is, I know, a topic that you've spoken on again and again. You were ahead of the curve prior to the beginning of this pandemic. Where would you assess where we are today in beating COVID-19?
Well, sadly, the virus itself, particularly the variant called Omicron, is a type of vaccine. That is, it creates both B-cell and T-cell immunity. And it's done a better job of getting out to the world population than we have with vaccines. If you do sero surveys in African countries, you get well over 80% of people have been exposed either to the vaccine or to various variants. And so, what that does is it means the chance of severe disease, which is mainly associated with being elderly and having obesity or diabetes, those risks are now dramatically reduced because of that infection exposure. And, it's sad. We didn't do a great job on therapeutics. Only here, 2 years in, do we have a good therapeutic. Vaccines, it took us 2 years to be in oversupply. Today, there are more vaccines than there is demand for vaccines. And that wasn't true. And next time we should try and make it, instead of 2 years, we should make it more like 6 months, which certainly, some of the standardized platform approaches, including mRNA, would allow us to do that. So, it took us a lot longer this time than it should have.
All right, let's let's go back, because he said a whole lot there, and most of the people are just stuck on the sadly part. This video is from, I can't remember the guy's name. It's somewhere around here, but Carl something. But even his video is titled Sadly, and most people are stuck on him saying sadly. The 6-foot killer Optimicron got to people before their snake bites could. The 6-foot killer Optimicron built up natural. Now, I don't believe that's even real. Of course, y'all know that, right? Y'all know that there is no 6-foot killer. Okay? He's saying this, though. He's saying that because the 6-foot killer Optimicron got to people and they built up a natural immunity to it, that there's no more need for snake bites. So he's saying, sadly, we don't need these snake bites because most of the people got a built up immunity, natural immunity from their own bodies from catching a quote on the so-called 6-foot killer Optimicron. and it built up a natural immunity. That's what he's saying. And because of that, now the snake bites aren't needed anymore. That's what he's saying. That's where the sadly part comes in, and it does make sense for people to look at that and have an uproar about, being uproar about him saying sadly we couldn't give out our snake bites because people's immunity, natural immunity, was boosted up because they caught this Optimicron 6-foot killer. All right, so I can see how that could make people, cause an uproar in people. And make us look at him sideways, you know what I'm saying? But there's more to what he said. Let's listen again, and this time I'm going to stop and break down what I found in it. Maybe you guys did too. You probably did. So I'm probably going to be saying something that you already heard, figured out yourself. But let's check it out.
A bit of a scene setter from Mr. Gates, because this is, I know, a topic that you've spoken on again and again. You were ahead of the curve prior to the beginning of this pandemic. Where would you assess where we are today?
All right, let's just stop at this. She says that he was ahead of the curve. So, if he was ahead of the curve then, is he ahead of the curve now? Does he know that something else is going to be done in the future?
In beating COVID-19.
Well, sadly, the virus itself, particularly the variant called Omicron, is a type of vaccine that is.
Okay, so that's what he's saying. He's saying that the Optimicron created a natural immunity. It spread so fast and so quickly, but it didn't really do much to people. It was just like a regular cold. It is just a cold. It's nothing new. It's just a cold. There is no Optimicron. But according to these guys and some of y'all, there's an Optimicron 6-foot killer floating around here. But anyway, he says because the 6-foot killer Optimicron infected so many people that it created a natural immunity. People's immune system got strengthened, boosted up, and now they don't need no snake bites. So it's sad for him, right, Billy Bill? It's sad for Billy Bill because Billy Bill must have lost some money because now he got all these snake bites that nobody needs, nobody wants. There's no demand. You'll hear him say that later on, that there's no demand for the snake bites. All right?
Creates both B cell and T cell immunity, and it's done a better job of getting out to the world population than we have with vaccines.
So the 6-foot killer Optimicron did a better job getting out to the population than they did getting their own snake bites out. Because it took them too long to get the snake bites out. It took him too long for him to get his product out to you. And somebody, in other words, somebody else came out with a product before his. Somebody else had a product that did exactly what his was supposed to do. And theirs came out before his did. And everybody took their product before they took his. And that product was free. His is supposed to be free, but it wasn't free because it comes out of our taxes. But if the 6-foot killer Optimicron is real, then it was a free snake bite type. It was free. All I had to do was have somebody cough or sneeze on me or touch something, according to germ theory. Louis Pasteur, who created germ theory. Look it up. Louis Pasteur, germ theory, who was a Freemason Jesuit. This dude was the ones who got us into the whole snake bite thing. And some of you subscribe to that germ theory. But supposedly, all I had to do was just have somebody sneeze on me, cough on me, touch something that somebody had snake bite juice on it, and then I got the 6-foot killer. I said snake bite. When I say snake bite juice, I meant 6-foot killer juice on it. And then I get the 6-foot killer, okay? And then I would get a mild cold, because that's all it was. And then I would build up an immunity to the 6-foot killer. I got all that for free. Bill Gates is hot. He's like, man, y'all got it. Y'all ain't take my 6-foot. Y'all ain't take my snake bites. Because we didn't have them out fast enough.
If you do sero surveys in African countries, you get well over 80% of people have been exposed either to the vaccine or to various variants. And so, what that does is it means the chance of severe disease, which is mainly associated with being elderly and having obesity or diabetes, those risks are now dramatically reduced because of that infection exposure.
See, because y'all cats didn't take no snake bites, we didn't have them out fast enough. Some of y'all caught the 6-foot killer and built up a natural immunity. If the 6-foot killer was real, why, the whole point right here, if the 6-foot killer was real, why snake bites? If we could just build up natural immunity. Did we really need snake bites? Because he's saying that he ain't get his snake bites out fast enough for us to take. So instead of us being cured by the snake bite, we were cured by our own natural immunity, like our bodies always do anyway. Come on, y'all. Y'all see this?
And it's sad. We didn't do a great job on therapeutics. Only here, 2 years in, do we have a good therapeutic. Vaccines, it took us 2 years to be in oversupply. Today, there are more vaccines than there is demand for vaccines.
Don't nobody need no snake bites. So what are you saying, Bill? Did we need snake bites at all? Are you saying that in a subtle way? That if we all just lived our lives regular, when this thing came out 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, whatever it is, this thing came out, could we have all just kept living like we always did and just went about our business and nothing happened and we all just get colds if this 6-foot killer was real? And then we all just build up a natural immunity to the 6-foot killer. And then we're good. Because you got snake bites on the back burner now. Because nobody needs them. Because their own natural immunity. Could that have happened? Could that have been the case? Or could it even be the case that there is no 6-foot killer? That maybe y'all lied about the whole thing. And people just got colds and got over them. And maybe you lied about the deaths, the death numbers of the 6-foot killer, and the case numbers of the 6-foot killer. Could they all have been lies? Oh, no. The government and Billy Bill wouldn't lie to you. They love you. Why would they lie to you? Stop it. I have dogs in my room all the time. They're always messing around doing something stupid. Why would Billy Bill and the government lie? They're here for your safety. They just want to help. That's all. They don't want to make money. No, you got it all wrong. It's not about making money, right, Billy Bill? Billy Bill. You right here. It's not about making money, right, Billy Bill? Bill don't care about money. He's a philanthropist. He gives money away.
And that wasn't true. And next time we should try and make it instead of.
Oh, hold on. Can we go back? Let me go back just a little bit. Because y'all at 135. Y'all heard what he said, right? We're going to go back, right? Let's go around 130. Let's let Billy Bill talk for a minute.
that wasn't true, and next time we should try and make it, instead of 2 years, we should make it more like 6 months.
So that's my thing. He said next time. The sadly is good. But the next time, we have to have snake bites out within 6 months so that people's natural immunity won't get them cured first. We'll have our snake bites ready for the next one. He says in 6 months. How they can make a snake bite for a future 6 foot killer that they have no knowledge of yet, have yet to isolate or anything to check this thing out at all, because it don't exist yet. That's why he's saying next time. Or does something exist? Is there a lie coming out of somebody's mouth soon again? Because like I said, next time we can have it ready in 6 months. Or is it already ready? Is it the ones they have on the back burner? Just waiting for somebody to say something is out there. There's a new 6 foot killer. We'll have snake bites ready for you within 6 months. The snake bites are back here already ready. And all they got to do is say, we got new snake bites for the new 6 foot killer. How would you know that it wasn't the same snake bites that they had the last time? How could you know? He's saying we need to have snake bites ready for the next one. The sadly is a big thing, but people should be more outraged by him saying the next one. She said in the beginning of this interview that he was ahead of the curve for the first 6 foot killer. Well, guess what? He's telling you that he's ahead of the curve for the second major 6 foot killer that they could possibly at any time just say something's out there. Bump up some cases. Give me a case of these. Give me a whole bunch of cases and let's say what's in the cases. It's 6 foot killers in the cases. It's 900,000 6 foot killer cases. We got to get 6 foot killer juice. We need some snake bites for the 6 foot killer. The new 6 foot killer. This one is more than 6 foot killer. It's just killer. This one's killer. This one doesn't go 6 feet. This one's just killer. This goes all kinds of feet. It's killer. This is just killer. He's out here. And we need to help you guys. We have to save you. We are the saviors, not Jesus Christ. We are. We will save you from the lies that we have told. Oh, did I say lies? I meant we will save you from the killer that is out there now. The other one, your body's fixed that. Your natural immunity fixed that. But why wait for your natural immunity? Why wait 2 years? People will die. We will have millions and millions of deaths if you wait. But if you take our snake bites, the new snake bite for the new killer, it's new. It's free. It's free. Take the new one. The new snake bite for the new killer. It's free. He's telling y'all that there's something else coming down the line. You want to hear him say it again? I do. And then we'll let it play out and we'll go from there. Let's see. Billy Bill. JoJo and Billy Bill, 2 drug dealers.
And, that wasn't true. And next time we should try and make it, instead of 2 years, we should make it more like 6 months, which certainly, some of the standardized platform approaches, including mRNA, would allow us to do that. So, it took us a lot longer this time than it should have.
Yes, Billy Bill. Oh, Billy Bill. These guys they just be coming right out and saying it now. It's no reason to hide anymore. Satan knows his time is short. People say that we're not in the end times. People are thinking that we're not in the end times. And, and I can understand that people have said it over and over again. I'm going to pull up a Bible verse here. But I can understand that people have said that we are in the end times many times ago in history, years ago. Years and years and years ago, people have been saying this for years. That's what I hear a lot. People have been saying this for years. Okay, understand that. But let's look at what's happening in the world today. Things are totally different than when people have said these things in the past, said that we're in the end times in the past. We have seen things like this all converging at once, all coming together at once and intensifying, like the Bible says, like a woman travail, a woman with birth pangs. Her birth pangs intensify with every minute. The pain intensifies. It gets worse and worse until the baby is born. And we are seeing that right in front of our eyes. Now let's look here. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verses 3 and 4. 2 Peter chapter 3, verses 3 and 4 reads, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. I just heard people saying this to me, saying that. People have been saying this, we're in the last days for years. They've been saying this for years. They've been saying that we're in the last days a long time. But nothing's different. It is different. And I'm going to show you some more stuff that's different. We're going to get into some more stuff that shows it's different. Number one, it's different. And number two, it's more intense. It's happening more and more and more. And it's all converging at the same time. Okay, let's get into the next one here. This one here. No Cash Ireland. Let's see what No Cash Ireland is about. Y'all hear what I said? It says no cash in Ireland. Check this out.
No checkouts, no cashiers, no lines, but dozens of state-of-the-art cameras in the ceiling that use vision technology to monitor every item selected by customers. This shop in Clonskee in Dublin is Ireland's first fully frictionless store. The process begins by customers downloading an app tied to their credit or debit card.
They will come into the store, they can put their phones away in their pockets, they can shop around, and then anything they take will go into a virtual basket. They can leave the store and they'll have a receipt then literally within a matter of minutes.
For those who might have privacy concerns about being watched by so many cameras while they shop, the developers of this technology insist that there's no facial recognition involved here, so the shopper remains anonymous.
Yeah, that's a good one. This is called Vernon from his channel. Yo, let's look at that again because it was short. Just in case you missed it. All right? It's only what? It's not long at all. Here we go. Let's watch one more time.
No checkouts, no cashiers, no lines, but dozens of state-of-the-art cameras in the ceiling that use vision technology to monitor every item selected by customers. This shop in Clonskee in Dublin is Ireland's first fully frictionless store. The process begins by customers downloading an app tied to their credit or debit card.
They will come into the store, they can put their phones away in their pockets, they can shop around, and then anything they take will go into a virtual basket. They can leave the store and they'll have a receipt then literally within a matter of minutes.
For those who might have privacy concerns about being watched by so many cameras while they shop, the developers of this technology insist that there's no facial recognition involved here, so the shopper remains anonymous.
Yeah, we had this in the past. This doesn't mean anything. We had this in the past. This doesn't mean there's end times. You don't have to. All you got to do is. It looks like he had to scan his phone app to get into the store. Then they put the phone in their pocket. They walk around and take what they want, put it in the bag, and they walk out. This isn't the first time I've seen this. I've seen IBM has something very similar to this. I wish I could. Maybe I could put an IBM commercial up where the guy's walking into the store, just putting stuff into his coat. Like I said, that was years ago. Let me pull that up because that technology has been here, but never promoted and used. It seems like until now, but let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find that. Let me see. Let me see if I can look this up real quick. Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna. This was 8 years ago. This commercial came out. So they've had this technology. All right, I'm gonna pull up on here. They've had this technology, but has never been used. Let me see here. Let me go back here. Okay, here we go. This is the IBM commercial here.
Excuse me, sir. Forgot your receipt.
Checkout lines. Who needs them?
Have a nice day.
This is the future of e-business.
All right. That was 8 years ago. There is nothing new under the sun. That is correct. But when is it used is the question. Because in the end times, these things will be used. They will be ramped up. They will start to be pushed out more and more and more. 8 years ago, that commercial came out. And we haven't been doing that. 8 years ago, you would think that came out 8 years ago, and then a year after it came out, we would be doing that. We'd be walking around, sticking stuff in our pockets, and just walking out of stores and grabbing receipts, just like the store in Ireland. But why haven't we? Why haven't we been doing that yet? Because it wasn't time yet. It wasn't time yet. Now it's time. 8 years ago, we weren't ready to accept this new Antichrist system the way we are willing and ready to accept it now. Because if we were ready 8 years ago, it would have been being done 8 years ago.
Can't say that it wouldn't be because they had the technology 8 years ago. Let's watch again. This is exactly what they're talking about doing in Ireland. It's the same exact thing. They shooting the cameras. They had the cameras on the dude shooting all over him. He's just grabbing stuff, putting it in his coat. You see when he walked out, he got scanned when he walked out. He got scanned when he walked out. Let's watch again.
Excuse me, sir. Forgot your receipt.
Checkout lines. Who needs them?
Have a nice day.
This is the future of e-business.
8 years ago, man. Look. I know that there has been, like, when I talk about how I know we can see that we're in the end times, and how people may say that people have been saying this forever, that we've been in the end times. There's always been wars and rumors of wars, and there's always been homosexuality. People will go back to the Roman times with Caligula and the Greeks would have sex with young boys, and they would go back to all that, and say they were doing that back then. Was it shunned upon back then? You may have had groups of people that did it, but it wasn't wide out in the open. It wasn't embraced by the world like it is today. It wasn't as rampant all over the world as it is today. Homosexuality, pedophilia, transgenders, all of this stuff that we got, all the LGBTQ, RLMMTs, bestiality, all this stuff is now being promoted, is now being accepted. More than just tolerated, it's being accepted, it's being embraced. It's intensified, it's ramped up. Totally different than from those days. Violence. I think did I have that? I hope I have that video. And I forgot to bring it up, but I want to see if I can. Let me check something real quick. Make sure that I'm still good here. Let me see. Yeah, okay. I want to see if I have this other video, this news clip, because violence has gone up so much. Not gun violence, violence in particular, violence period, has gone to all-time highs. Which leads me to men's hearts waxing cold, like the Bible says will be happening in the end days, where people won't care about. I'm going to show that one too, that on High Impact Flicks. I think I'm going to show that video. I might show that one too, because I want you guys to see how violence is just ramped up. Everything is ramped up. It's not like it used to be, y'all. I'm sorry. It's just not like it used to be. Things are different now. I'm going to find that video. I know, because I have it in my history here. But things are so different
because we are in the end times. I'm not saying that, I don't know. Nobody knows the day or the hour, but God tells us in his word that when you see certain things come to pass, we have to look and be ready. We need to be looking for his return. Oh, there's a good one there. Let me see. But we need to be looking for his return, not anything else. And you guys can see these signs. I know you can. Some people just don't want to see them. Some people are either afraid or have things that they want to accomplish before. But wow, and that's a funny show we did, me and Aaron, Martin Luther the King. Go check out Aaron Moffat's channel if you haven't. Just go and subscribe to her channel, please. You know, I think you guys see a lot of good content over there, and you can catch me over there as well on Tuesday and Thursdays. Bible study on Tuesday at 2 p.m. and Thursday we do a new show, something similar to this one. So go check it out, man. I really want to find that, but I don't want to waste too much more of you guys' time. But I just feel that I'm very close to that news clip that I thought I had lined up, but I don't. Just give me a few more minutes, guys, please, and then we'll if I can't find it in a few more minutes, we'll go ahead and continue with the show. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and All right, let me just continue on with what we're doing here, and maybe another show I can show you. But you guys know, I just saw. I'm getting close. I know it. You guys can see that there's something going on out here. That the world is. People are way more cold. Their hearts are way more cold than usual, and violence is off the chains in all cities. All right, well, I'm not going to look anymore. Violence is off the chain right now. People are going crazy, doing crazy stuff. I should show that one from High Impact Flicks before I move on to my next thing, which would be what? Oh boy, we got some 6 foot killer stuff lined up here. We got some Pfizer stuff lined up here. Let me go and let's see. Yeah, why not? Let me see. Let me go back down here and see if I can. Let me get out of the sky here. We'll go in. Okay. Looks like I'm going to go right on to this one. I wanted to go back to my history here. All right, never mind. All right, let's keep going. All right, so we can see the technology that they have. In Ireland, they have that technology, but that, like I said, that technology was out 8 years ago. Something happened to my internet. That's what's going on. That's not a good thing. Let's see if I can keep going, because for some reason my internet's not working, but we'll keep going. This is one here. The next 6 foot killer Optimicron type. Let's see what they got to say here.
Even as the Omicron wave is seemingly subsiding, experts have warned that the next COVID-19 variant will be more transmissible and perhaps more deadly than its predecessors. In a recent press briefing, World Health Organization epidemiologist and technical lead on COVID-19 Dr. Maria Van Kerkhove stressed that the pandemic is far from over and future variants will be in some way more virulent than Omicron is now. Dr. Van Kerkhove said, and I quote, "The next variant of concern will be more fit, and what we mean by that is it will be more transmissible because it will have to overtake what is currently circulating. The big question is whether or not future variants will be more or less severe." She further warned that the next variant could more easily evade immunity, rendering vaccines less effective. However, she doubled down on the importance of getting the jab as it protects against severe illness and death as exhibited during the Omicron wave. The Delta variant that was first detected in India in October 2020 was labeled a variant of concern by the WHO. Delta was spreading 50% faster than Alpha variant, which was 50% more contagious than the original strain of SARS-CoV-2, more commonly known as the coronavirus. Omicron, which was quickly tagged as a variant of concern after being detected in South Africa in late November of last year, has replaced Delta as the dominant strain in a much shorter interval. Though milder, Omicron is at least 2 to 4 times more transmissible than the Delta variant. It also possesses an enhanced ability to evade vaccines on top of a reinfection rate 5 times that of Delta. Dr. Maria has cautioned that there is no guarantee that the coronavirus will get weaker as it evolves. However, a study conducted at Steve Biko Academic Hospital Complex in South Africa offers a possibility of COVID-19 ending in the near future. These studies are, however, only indicative and conditional to the emergence of new variants.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an...
I told y'all, Bill Gates, he's ahead of the curve, y'all. Bill Gates is ahead of the curve. Old Billy Bill. He's ahead of the curve again. There's something else that's more deadly than the Optimicron and more transmissible than the Optimicron that's out there that will take us all out. All y'all. Y'all hearing this? Look, the next 6-foot killer variant will be more contagious than the Optimicron. Who? Optimicron. Y'all see? They lessen the restrictions. They bring it back like they did all over the world. No more mask mandates and no more pass mandates, and they lessen it, and then a little bit longer. It ain't gonna be much longer until they say we got to bring these things back. I've been saying this since day one, how this is just a psychological operation. It's like we're in an abusive relationship. It's like when you have a man that beats up on his woman. He comes home, he gets drunk, he beats up on his woman. His woman goes to the room crying, all beat up, maybe go to the hospital, maybe not. But she calls her friend on the phone. Her friend's like, "Get out of there." And then he's knocking on the door and saying, "I'm sorry, baby. I'll never do it again." And then she takes him back. Then he comes home from work, gets drunk, beats her up again. She goes in the room. He's knocking on the door. "I'm sorry, baby." She might kick him out. She might even kick him out. "Get out of here." He leaves. Come back a day later. "I'm sorry, baby. I'll never do it again." She brings him back. How many stories like that have we heard? That's the old push and pull, psychological manipulation, push and pull. Give a little, take some more. Give a little, take some more. Push, pull. Same thing. It's like I said, we are in an abusive relationship. We are the ones getting beat up, and they are the ones that come back and apologize for beating us up. We take them back, and then they beat us up again. And then they come back and apologize, and we take them back. That's where we're at right now. That's what we're doing. They're telling us, Billy Bill said when the next one come out, we're going to be ready. That's what Billy Bill said.
Billy Bill know that the next one coming out. He know it. Oh, Billy Bill, he know the next one's coming out. Yes, he does. He done said it. Oh, Billy Bill done said it. When the next one come out, we going to be ready. Let's listen to this guy here. This the dude from, this the Pfizer CEO. Let's check this out. This is some funny stuff. Come on, y'all. Anybody that still believes this stuff is out here floating around, if you even, in my opinion, even if you believe in germ theory, you got to think. First of all, who came up with germ theory? Louis Pasteur. Look him up. Let's go on here. Let's see what we got. Pfizer study shows 3 snake bites neutralize Omicron variant. Let's listen to this dude.
A lot of folks. Does this mean that 3 doses of your vaccine should potentially be enough to restore at least the antibody levels against Omicron, and maybe mean we won't need to update the vaccine here?
Yes, what we saw in this study that we did, and this is the first of many that will follow, it is that 3 doses of our vaccine against Omicron basically is equivalent to 2 doses of our vaccine with the original strain. So, and as you remember, the original strain, these antibody levels were translated to very, very high efficacy of 95%. So these are good news. On the 2 doses, the reduction was significant. But the 3rd dose restored those titers very, very high.
What information are you expecting to get over the next couple weeks, both from within, Pfizer and BioNTech, and also from around the world? We saw the South Africa data last night. We know that academic labs everywhere are working on this. How will you make that decision about whether those 3 doses are enough, or if you do need to switch to that Omicron specific vaccine, which we understand you started working on already and could have by March?
Yes. The data that we received are data that we got from what we call pseudovirus. So it's not the real virus. It is a virus that we have constructed in our lab.
You hear that? He said it's not a real 6-foot killer. First, it's so much I had to break down here. We're going to get to what he just said, how it's not a real 6-foot killer. He said that at 126. We're going to play a little more of that. You'll hear him say it again. But Billy Bill is talking about how they have all these snake bites in the background on a back burner that aren't really needed anymore because Omicron built up our own natural immunity. And at the same time, this dude is talking about having Omicron snake bites ready by March. What's happening? What's happening here? Is our natural immunity working or not? Billy Bill. Look, bottom line is, y'all keep messing around with these fools. Y'all gonna be taking snake bites for the rest of your life, once, twice, 3 times a year. Putting who knows what into your body. And it doing who knows what to your body. So these guys' pockets can get fat. They don't care if you die. They don't care if you get sick. They don't care if your kids get sick or die. They don't care about none of that. All they care about is their pockets getting fat. That's all they care about. They sit up here, and the proof of that is they cannot be sued if something goes wrong. Look that up if you don't know it. But these companies can't be sued if something goes wrong. So it's all about getting money. Come here to me. I'm going to read this Bible verse real quick.
because this is it right here. This says right here. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. For the love of money is the root of all evil. These cats love money, and they don't care if you die while they get it. They don't care if you get sick while they get it. They don't care if you get paralyzed while they get their money. They want that money in their pocket, and that's all they care about. Like I said, you guys that keep believing in this stuff, you keep following these fools, you keep listening to these idiots and trusting in man and not God, you will be getting these things for the rest of your life. 4, 5, 6 times a year. They will be pumping you with who knows what, and it will be doing who knows what to your body. Because you don't know. We're going to go back and listen to what this guy has to say again. Listen to this.
I understand you started working on already and could have by March.
Yes. The data that we received are data that we got from what we call pseudovirus. So it's not the real virus. It is a virus that we have constructed in our labs, and it is identical with the Omicron virus.
It's not the real snake. It's not the real 6-foot killer. It's a 6-foot killer that they constructed in their lab, is what he said. With what? How do you construct something in a lab that you have no evidence of in the first place? Because it's never been isolated. How do you make something from nothing? Oh, I forgot they made something from nothing. The whole Big Bang. It's Big Bang in the lab again. It's Big Bang medical style. Come on. He said it's not even a real. It's not even a real 6-foot killer. It's not real.
So it's not the real virus.
It's not the real 6-foot killer. We just made this one up. Watch.
Virus that we have constructed in our labs, and it is.
We constructed this in our labs.
Identical with the Omicron virus.
It's identical to the Omicron. That's never been isolated. Come on, y'all. Please, I hope y'all wake up. I pray for y'all every night. I do. I pray for y'all. I pray for everybody. I try to pray for everybody I can. If I don't know you, I pray. I'm praying for people. That y'all will wake up. Not just to these idiots' lies, but you will wake up and see that Jesus Christ is the one way. He is the truth, and he is the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by him. I pray that you guys will get saved and get Jesus Christ in your life and become reborn, become renewed, a new creature in Christ. And then you can trust God's will, his plan, his word. Trust God and not man. Haven't y'all seen already that man will lead you down the wrong path? Not just by what we've been going through the last 2.5 years or 3 years, but by history in itself, by things that have happened all throughout history, how they led us astray all throughout history, how they lie to us and manipulate us and trick us and tell us all these fabrications of things. And some things we find out and we just go on about like, oh, well, they lied to me once. Some of these things we find out and we just ignore it like it didn't happen. Like this here, like we're going to
pseudovirus. So it's not the real virus. It is a virus that we have constructed in our labs, and it is.
We're going to ignore it like he just said that. He didn't just say that.
Data that we received are data that we got from what we call pseudovirus. So it's
pseudovirus. The data that they receive is data that they get from what they call pseudo 6-foot killer. It's not the real 6-foot killer. Why can't they get the data from the real 6-foot killer? Why can't you get the data from the real 6-foot killer? Why do you have to get the data from a pseudo 6-foot killer? I don't understand. Do y'all understand? Can anybody answer that question? If y'all have an answer for that, please hit me up in the chat. Not in the chat, in the what do you call it? That's thing down the bottom. In the comment section. Hit me up in the comment section.
Not already and could have by March.
Yes. The data that we received are data that we got from what we call pseudovirus. So it's not the real virus. It is a virus that we have constructed in our labs, and it is identical with the Omicron virus. This is a very well-known study, and the first data that are coming are from this. We are working to produce, also to reproduce the same results with the real virus, and that will come in maybe a week or two. And those typically are more accurate because those assays are more sensitive. The ultimate proof is.
So he's saying that in a couple weeks they're gonna have it with the real snake, with the real 6-foot killer. Why they gotta wait a couple weeks? Cause he not. Dude is lying. You lying, homeboy. It's all about that money. Cometh to me now. That's what Bill Gates is crying out.
Coming from real world data. We need to see where people that they have received the 3 doses, people that have received the 2 doses. If we have enough breakthrough cases, the severity.
Trust the science, man. Trust the science. Trust the science to say that to a transgender person. You don't know what you're a boy or girl? I feel like I'm a girl. I know I look like a man. I look like a man. But I feel like a girl. So I'm a girl, even though I look like a man. You say to that person, trust the science, man. Look down your pants. Trust the science. Look at the data. That don't work in the transgender community. That only works with Dr. Fauci and these cats. Oh no, you can't use that same logic with transgenders. Don't trust that data. Don't trust that science. Only trust 6-foot killer data and 6-foot killer science. Oh, we covered all that. Okay, then my last thing is this guy here. This is my last thing. Now, then I'm going to bounce up out of here. But this here, I had one of my videos, actually I had 2 videos taken down. One of them was up for like 8 years. It was up for like 8 years, and it got taken down like 2 weeks ago for violent content. And said it went against YouTube's community guidelines. The other one got taken down because it had drug use in it. It did. It had somebody shooting up drugs in it. So they said it promoted how, this is funny. It was promoting how to shoot up drugs. At the same time, JoJo is passing out drug bags. So people can shoot up drugs. My video gets taken down because somebody's shooting up drugs, while JoJo is sending out drug bags so people can shoot up drugs. I think that's just funny, but my video, The God of This World, you can check it out on my Odyssey channel, was taken down because of violent content. By the way, you can also hear the song on my website. But the video is on my Odyssey channel. It was taken down off of YouTube. YouTube, I hope you're listening to this. I want YouTube's attention. Attention. Attention, YouTube. Attention. I need you to watch this video here. Attention. Attention, YouTube. I need you to pay attention to this part of the video in particular. My video, The God of This World, was taken down because of violent content. Let's see what you allow on your platform. This is a video by The Weeknd called Too Late. This is the official video by The Weeknd, Too Late. Official video. It needs to be taken down, YouTube, because of violent content, sexual content, disturbing images. It violates all of your content guidelines, community guidelines. It violates every single one of your community guidelines. And yet, it is still up on your platform. Now, because of copyright issues, I can't play the whole video, and I really don't want to. I'm not even going to play the music. You know, in fact, I think I can mute it. I'll mute it because y'all don't want to hear what this guy is singing about anyway. And as you can see here, here's some chicks that have some type of plastic surgery going on here. We're going to go ahead and, let me go ahead and just click that right there. They got some type of plastic surgery going on here. Now watch what they find. Look at this. Watch this. They're driving down the road. And watch this. What is that? Is that disturbing content, YouTube? It's a severed head in the middle of the street. Oh no, that's not breaking our community guidelines. Why would that be breaking community guidelines, Ninja? It's just a severed head in the street. Well, let's see what happens with this severed head that they have in the streets here. Let's take a look, shall we? Look, he's so hot. OMG. He is so hot, this chick says. It's a severed head, YouTube. This is allowed on your platform. So far, we've already seen disturbing images that violate your community guidelines. Stop it. Let's see. What else we got here? Let's see what they do with this severed head. Oh, let's pick it up. Let's pick. Stop it, Beatrice. Oh my gosh. Let's pick up this severed head and take it with us, shall we? Look. Well, hold on. I gotta go back. Let's look. Look at what they're doing. This is a severed head that they picked up off the ground, and they're carrying it and they're rubbing this severed head. This does not violate community guidelines? YouTube? Is that not disturbing images? Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Of course, you're going to have half-naked women, but that's not bad. Look at this. What is going on here, YouTube? This is disturbing images. This woman is dancing around with a severed head. YouTube. There's a severed head in this video that these two ladies picked up off the street, put it in their car, rub it all over it. Now they're standing around a pool half naked, dancing with a severed head. I wonder, YouTube, does this violate your community guidelines? Let's see what else they do here, because I think it gets worse. Let's see. YouTube. YouTube. That's disturbing. It's a severed head. YouTube. It gets worse. Let's kiss. YouTube. These two ladies are kissing a severed head in a pool. I wonder, YouTube, is this breaking your community guidelines? Or is it just my video that broke community guidelines? It looks like it's just my video. What is happening here, YouTube? What is this? Are you seeing this, YouTube? YouTube, look at this. Will this video get taken down because of violent content? I'm showing you his own video. Here they are, YouTube, kissing a severed head. That is disturbing. Very, 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 very disturbing. Let's see what else we got. Look at this. YouTube, this is just disgusting. Okay, let's see what we got going on here now. What's happening here? Oh, now they have some classifieds going on here. They got some classifieds. What are they doing in the classifieds, YouTube? Let's see what they're doing in the classifieds. Let's see. Oh, they got some guys to come over. YouTube, is this what they're doing? Oh, this looks a little sexual here now, YouTube. What do we got going on here? Some more community guideline breakage? Oh, yeah, the handsome man. Yeah, they like this. They like that, YouTube. See, oh, YouTube. This is YouTube. Is this breaking community guidelines? It's nudity. Oh, no, that's not breaking community guidelines, YouTube, is it? Only my video does that. Not the Weeknd's video. His video can't break community guidelines. He's the Weeknd. What just happened here? Did we miss something, YouTube? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Somehow this guy ends up on the floor. Okay, he's knocked down on the floor. YouTube, are they doing something to this dude? YouTube, YouTube, what is that? YouTube! Is that blood all over them and all over the floor? What are they doing to this guy, YouTube? This can't be, because it's breaking community guidelines, right, YouTube? YouTube, is it breaking community guidelines? YouTube, they cut that dude's head off, and there's someone on the Weeknd's head. Look. Look. Look at that, YouTube. Look at that, YouTube. YouTube, does this break community guidelines? This video should be taken down immediately. Blood, sex, disturbing images. In the beginning, it has viewer discretion advised. In the beginning of my video, it said viewer discretion advised. Disturbing images. It said all that. My video was taken down after being up for 8 years. But yet, this video, oh no, it's not breaking any community guidelines, is it, YouTube? And I flagged this video numerous times, and it's still up. Yes, YouTube, it's still up. It's been flagged over and over, and I highly encourage you people, you guys that are watching this right now, this breakdown here of this violent, sexual disturbing, community guideline breaking video to go to this video and flag it for all the sexual content, for the violent content, for the disturbing images, everything that is doing. This video should be taken down immediately. Immediately. Immediately, this video should be taken down. Let's see what else they got going here. All right, so they cut that dude's head off. They sewed the Weeknd's head. YouTube, what is this? YouTube, are they having sex with a dead man? Don't tell me that. YouTube, y'all let this go up. What happened to your community guidelines? Don't you got guidelines, YouTube? YouTube, they are having sex with a dead man. YouTube, on your platform. Is that what's happening here, YouTube? YouTube, they're having sex with a dead man. They cut off his head and sewed the Weeknd's head right here onto a dead man's body, and they're laying here having sex with it. Sexual content, violent images, disturbing images, all in one video, and yet YouTube is still up. It has violated all of your community guidelines. But it's still here. Look, YouTube, look what they're doing. You looking at this, YouTube? Whoever watches YouTube stuff for this stuff, what y'all forgot? Y'all forgot your own rules on this video? Oh yeah, Ninja, we forgot that one. We forgot all about that one, Ninja. What's this simulate? I'm not even going to talk about what that means. If y'all don't know, you better ask somebody. There you go, video. That's The Weeknd Too Late official video with sex, disturbing images, and violent content. All three of them. Break your community guidelines, YouTube. What are you going to do about it? I am anxious to hear your response. Woo! Boy, I tell you, that's all I got for today. So, YouTube, the ball is in your court. You come at me, I come right back. I come right back. That's how we do it, YouTube. You come at me, I come right back. Player. What is that? Stripe there. I didn't know that was there. That's this thing. That's fine. I come right back at you, player. YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube, but you can't have double standards. You can't, just because he's The Weeknd, don't mean he's allowed to have violent content and have sexual content and disturbing images in his video, and I can't. Or anybody else, not just me. There's a whole bunch of cats out here that y'all shutting down videos and stuff for violent content and sexual content and disturbing images. There's a whole bunch of y'all out there that's getting shut down by YouTube because YouTube has great morals. They're very moral people. Don't y'all know that, man? They don't want you watching no violent content. They don't want you watching sexual content. They moral. They can't allow that stuff. They can't allow that. They moral. YouTube. YouTube, you funny. Whatever you want, YouTube. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to find some song to play. Take us out. I know not which one, so I am going to find something off my new album. I have 2 new songs in the works. And they'll be ready in the next couple of weeks. 2 new songs in the works that'll be ready in the next couple of weeks. This album, on the soapbox, will be finished very, very soon. Another couple of weeks. I want to get this album done before I move to Montana. And this will probably be my last album. I don't know who cares about that. If anybody does, this will probably be my last album. We'll see. But I'm really leaning towards not doing any more music after this album. So I want to get this one done before I move to Montana and get married and the whole 9. I don't know. Anyway, let me find. All right, we're going to play Rise of the Antichrist. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's end it with my video, Rise of the Antichrist. How about that? I'm going to play this video for us, and then we'll close it out. Before I play the video, let me just pray real quick. Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you so much, Lord, for everything that you do, Lord, for waking us up this morning, giving us strength to go about our day, for giving us knowledge and wisdom and understanding and discernment to figure out the things that these evil men in this world are trying to do, Lord, and giving us the courage to speak out about against it and to stand up for righteousness, Lord. But Lord, most of all, I thank you for giving us the opportunity to witness to other people, to try to help others get saved, Lord, and win souls for you. I thank you for the opportunity every day that we get. Lord, I ask that you would continue to bless this ministry. I ask that you would continue to bless Aaron and my ministry, me and Aaron's ministry over on her channel. And Lord, I ask that you would continue to bless our relationship and to continue to grow it and make it stronger for you so that we can be a strong, powerful couple for you, Lord, for your glory, for your will, that we may help bring others to you by the way we live and by our fruits and by the way we treat each other, and as a married couple, that we will continue to do the right things in your eyes and help lead others. Lord, I just thank you so much for her, and for her family, for me, and for my family, Lord, and for all of you out here, everybody out here that's listening and watching. I thank you for them. I ask that you will bless their families as well, Lord. Bless them and their families. And I'm just so thankful for everything that you do for all of us, Lord Jesus. Just thank you so much. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, let's find... where is it? It should be up here. Rise of the Antichrist. There it is, right here. This is Rise of the Antichrist. My video. Oop, let me get mute off. Here we go.
You have an obligation to yourselves, to your families, and quite frankly, I don't want to be criticized for this, to your country. Get vaccinated now. It's free. It's convenient. I promise you, it saves lives.
I'm talking to y'all. Y'all can't see this video right now. I gotta put this back on. Let's watch it. Let's try it again. I took the window capture off. Okay. Now, there we go. Let's try it again. Stop playing around, Ninja. All right? Stop playing around. You got people, you're wasting people's time now, man. Let's get that shrunk down to here. All right. Here we go. Let's try it again. This is my, ooh, shoot, hit the wrong button. My video, Rise of the Antichrist. right here. And after this, we're going to just end it out. So thank you guys for watching once again. I appreciate all of the support that you guys give. And like I said, if you would like to help me out with this ministry, help out this ministry in any way, donate or buy a CD, digital download, T-shirt, hoodie. All the information is in the. I'll have some of this stuff in the links where you guys can go and check out my stuff. And but I'm just thankful that you guys are here listening. Just please leave a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Rise of the Antichrist. And that's it for me, you guys. I love y'all. Peace. I'm out.
You have an obligation to yourselves, to your families, and quite frankly, I'm no longer criticized for this, to your country. Get vaccinated now. It's free. It's convenient. I promise you, it saves lives. And I honest to God believe it's your patriotic duty.
Mass psychosis, hypnosis, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Told you this, reminisce, think about it, research it for yourself. Highly doubt it. Followers of sheep herders, stay compliant to your masters. Lead you by your nose to disaster. Pedal to the metal as they plan moves faster. Hypnotize television news spellcaster. I'm a blast of this to your brain cells, for your head up when not until it makes your head swell. You took the wrong pill, now you're falling down the track. It's a rap cause you believed in all they bullcrap. Spider web, black widow type, just as dangerous as the snake bite. Poisonous venom creeping through your veins, ready to attack your DNA, and there ain't no going back. 6-foot killer, high cases quoting, scaring you into taking 8 potions. A Killian dialectic, blending motion, said this was gonna happen. I ain't gloating, I'm trying to warn you, keep you safe, but all I get is scared out my face. Take it up a space, warrior for God, sounding alarms, but I'm prepared if I gotta take up arms. Shut your brains off, get your snake bite, do what you're told, boy, you better act right. We're here to help, so you shouldn't put up a fight. Prepping you to bow down to the boss light. Shut your brains off, get your snake bite, do what you're told, boy, you better act right. We're here to help, so you shouldn't put up a fight. Prepping you to bow down to the boss light. Let me make this clear, what you gonna hear? Boosters every 3 months of the year. Remdesivir, killing patients, drug dealers, rulers over nations. True story, man, when you gonna get a clue? Do what they say, don't do what they do. Rules for thee, not for me, that's their war cry. Keep your mask on outside, you will save lives. No surprise when their lives break down unstable. They're not built on solid ground. Jesus the rock, I keep my faith in Christ, not the snake bite. Dr. Fauci's all hype. Dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. Ninja fist, brush your head, make you think right. Blind to the things of this world, you need sight. Cognitive dissonance makes you wanna fight. Black coup coming through, third strand DNA. Bible prophecy, moving fast our way. Worshipping other beasts, already doing this madness. Take his mark from it with gladness. Enough of this crap, I done had it. See with that mask on your face, I wanna grab it and trash it. Tragic, how they make you follow like blind mice. You'll be on your knees praying to the Antichrist. Shut your brains off, get your snake bite. Do what you're told, boy, you better act right. We're here to help, so you shouldn't put up a fight. Prepping you to bow down to the boss light. Shut your brains off, get your snake bite. Do what you're told, boy, you better act right. We're here to help, so you shouldn't put up a fight. Prepping you to bow down to the boss light. Shut your brains off, get your snake bite. Do what you're told, boy, you better act right. We're here to help, so you shouldn't put up a fight. Prepping you to bow down to the boss light. Shut your brains off, get your snake bite. Do what you're told, boy, you better act right. We're here to help, so you shouldn't put up a fight.
Peace and God bless. Good night.